nkoma ebedini ene ukopiem Ghana prisons NTA abane say President Mahama directs increment of prisoners daily feeding grant from 1 cedi 80% to 5 Ghana cedis. Ye prison for enuano mo a sabio ye ni omunyina society ni mo a omodi anyambra sem anase omodi bonefo sem ba ko mienu bi ntia hu behia se be yi o free society ni me de o makopa ba bi de o maguna ya ko ma o montete foforo no sika ye de bo mo ka na say chop money a day bia Ghana government spend wo mo for all this while no 1 cedi 80 pesos a day. We say the whole day no omudi 1 cedi 80 pesos. Enti His Excellency Don Dramani Mahama I increase from 1 cedi 80 pesos no at the core 5 Ghana cedis. It is say prisoners are more prison or mate den there or mate asem there or mate asem there. China say it is omaduane ne mu bepi omaduane no emu bepi na ebesa so ay puju ama omo akese wo mo ba ria me an sa obe nde eti eno ho komo ne ba bedi na nwumre ye be wura nsem nim na ami ababa mu na ya address issue no from a realistic point of view. Enti ababa mpacho don't go anywhere, stay here, keep on liking the video for me. Tap on the screen, keep on liking the video. We are at 1.4k mpacho iswa mobeti my more, okay? Keep on tapping on the screen. Now before I say you better kick it off no mamema breaking news bi wa say Friday be Jumadi bi baso Friday I wey anim ya na mama say me wo flyer no wa ha. Okay, Jumadi baso Friday nyina ne say eye dumasua mu nyina munim ye papa ya de nyina nana aye bi afojana eye ni kuro dumasua ye de ni si ade as nkosoro hene wo sesa kuro no ehyebre sesa kuro no edaache ama kuro no etumpon no. Beside developmental project a oye okrom ho nyina, paving the grounds, beautifying the environment, building police station there background, establishing a block factory, building police station, setting up CCTV camera across the whole town, and then connecting Wi-Fi to the community for everybody to get access to internet. Ni nyina dan chen Nana ye bia for Jana say all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Joe Crypto FX, I see you, Joe. If I talk likes and so I mean who likes no more like na me who and but your moment tap screen I'm more like more mommy why more like more mommy na ye mu bi nkomo bi say na betimi e de asom ye community no ye ntimi nkoye ntokwa hunu nkodidi ntokwa hunu achi ye ntimi nkoye beef ahodo ye nim se mu dodo na mo ni gi beef ho banta ho anase tribal conversation or ye nim se mu dodo na mo ni gi tribal sentiment conversation ho but ye mu bi ne hu ni say that particular terrain is very dangerous and it's not healthy for the development of our country. It is some of us have decided to say, yeah, we call that tangent. Yeah, we call progressiveness and the positiveness in our country, that tangent in here. But we show love, okay? We show love and we bring Nigeria is a moon common or more platform a champion positive conversations, okay? And Medamuni say, oh, join me per share. Right now, we have only 2 shares. Shares from Ubetimia share our Asia. Odomakuma ebebuana weshina. Enti the America besini say beside all the developmental project anana ye bia fujana edi gu akwam e okura e friend du meso mu no. Or say all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Enti osade eye afashe asa atata so du meso a every January bia from January 3rd, 4th and 5th there the attention is in Dumesa. Dumeso. Ati say the Ghana ha ye kwawu no. Yenim say eduru Easter bia eye kwawu. Now we have Dumeso. Every January 2nd, 3rd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Every January 3rd, 4th and 5th bia no eye Dumeso. Enti more Ghana and more outside amobaba Ghana by January. Mo around by January no. Munyina mo expect to say ye ko Dumesa. Now, the virtual launching of this festival no baso Friday away on the 3rd of October. The virtual launch of this festival. Nana ye bia fujana ebe launch official obe launch the virtual launch of this festival coming 3rd of October Friday away oba bede dwumedie na di virtually na wama ye hu event ebe koso me pa kwanya we so na mabia to me say we ye dwuma kuo bi na say wo pese wo sponsor we ye dwumakuo bi na opese oba on board we ye dwumakuo bi na so opese oba team up na dwumakuo we ana dwumadie we festival we afahye we no we ne ye di dwumabo mu a you are warmly welcome okay akwanya no wo honom epono na bie se we ensaton motonsa dwumakuo motonsa any company at all opese oba on board na said the dumeso e ma ne muso no wo de wo ho ebebo dumeso planning team no na oba sponsor na abibia no ye bo wo dwaton de ho de ruma wa you are warmly welcome eno da nchen so a wo ye vendor obi a wo ton ade obi a wo di dwa bi fashion ase no ye bie kwan ma mo amotimi tonton amasa dwadifo ahodo ampese mo tonton niema across the world across the country be ofri bia you are welcome to come ubetimi aba be bow table no abeton ade last year it happened and ese wani ensa okachire artist ahodo na ye bia fo de omokogu dumeso no program na o ye the second time for the artists nkwa almost 10 artists and they kogu kro mu a Kimpaluta I find myself anyway Grace Ashley and a whole lot of artists and by this next year 2026 a beji unsem artists are airbado your boss is here to your machine let's keep in touch on Friday latest by 7 p.m. We will be coming live with Nana Yebia Fujana on all affiliated platforms. We will be live on Fanta Black platform. You will be live on Ghana Plus platform. You will be live on Transformations platforms. You will be live on the Nation's Anchor platforms. You will be live on all social media platforms to launch the Dumeswa 2026 January Festival na Airbason. And to keep in touch, Friday, latest by 7 p.m. Yani Nana Yebia Fujana Ebeba live na official Wababe Lanchi Dumeswa Festival and Street Carnival no Oba Belanche 2026 edition no it is a way dwumako e wa ha say na opesa wo sponsor you are welcome to contact us we will reach out to me of our and also reach out to Nana Yebia Fujana through the platforms ni bia you are welcome to sponsor this particular event and only kakra me de ebeso mo na me to aso no na mako me next chapter of your conversation no my man starting free ha say my starting free and starting free her. One more penny or damn screen is we. One more penny or damn screen is we. Fantastic. What kind of good screen is that? Or say China's former Minister of Agriculture and Rural Affairs, Tang Renjian, sentenced to death for taking 37.6 million in bribes from 2007 to 2024. Shalakatema. China's former Minister of Agriculture and Rural Affairs in China, Minister for Agriculture and Rural Affairs, Tang Renjian, sentenced to death for taking 37.6 million in bribes from 2007 to 2024. $37 million a pay. And they are sentencing it to death. And can any African politician survive in China's, will any African politician survive in China's administration? When it comes to the administrative structure of China, when they govern the country China now, will any African politician survive? Can you mention one? Can any African politician survive in China's administrative structure? How Elisa Fira say, lie, they can't survive. You see, Samisha hawa mami fa mi kogosi ntu nchen kura na mi nkasa nchire to mi sisi awa. Samisha hawa abrofo no particularly China no Singapore no Malaysia no Arab countries no mehwe hawa womu obisi $37 million is not pay. Na me ka say pechere say we dey compare the enkofo we wi awa say ya. So go on fa wi o. Ye what they compare yen sika yen politicians you ya yen we kro ma say ya enka wafa bibi sika e pe o ana woni menya dwene you see So me tena se na me bisa me ho say aman na a develop na ye se ye hwe omo ne yesua omo na ye ni afa ne ye developing empeni se de odi akire sua de odi kan nante entinka you expect say the ono na develop no waduru to the peak no enema bi anase to ye bi odi begu akwan mu no nka wo be hu say oh there are some privileges, or there are some chances of freeness in terms of their administrative principles. But we show more developer do the top and I say more do the topic na yes or mona. They are serious and they are principled to their rules and regulations in terms of development, in terms of fighting corruption, in terms of nation building. They are still serious compared to yena afeni ye developing. We are not serious at all, and we keep on telling ourselves say we want to be like them. Can we be like them? Inti Africa na Ghana ebeti ma China. Obviously, Baumia can survive. And I'm Javin Akwasi, please, not them alone. All government workers, please. Yesterday I watched the public account committee in our parliament. I have a whole topic or episode. We will discuss that conversation, okay? We will discuss that. We will discuss that, so don't worry. This platform is here to discuss national issues. And I know I've been monitoring the conversation going on at the Public Account Committee in Parliament. I've been monitoring, and we will come to that conversation. Over the likes of China, Singapore, Malaysia, these developed countries, you know, if you are saying African kwane corrupt, corruption, no, kwani lusu gapwa, ubia corrupt. Abrofono kura corrupt, omo ye corrupt, omo corrupt no kura intelligently corrupt than ye kwasi afo omo nam kroma, omo baza wala corruption, omo sa se omo ye intelligent no. Eti bia chance mo bia opportunity a obe corrupt. Bebia. Na mo say why ready some person mu tumpon bu ebu oman e develop oman a mo de hihye egu akwam estiki to data ebe boa mamotimi a develop oman. There is no difference between a corrupt politician there is no difference between a corrupt leader, not politician, a corrupt leader, and obi a wachi tuo akokronobo a wadi ewakum nipa. There is no difference between the two of them. So obi medra bi kun obi age ne nkwa free nsam. Any leader bi ebo krono e woni position bi e dia ma no na ovi o man sika. Sankrofo komienu we nyina ye wudifo. Ensoso bi anim. Eti se bia na Africans and the before ya de entiase say adinti na sankrofo we ubo krono e chi wa ese kokun. Ubo krono e chi wa ese sentence to death. Ebia na ye before ye entiase. Ebia na ye Africans ye entiase. Sa $37 million na we no. Juma e wose ke kokodi. E save nipa bi life. Ebo ma nipa bi life. The longevity of nipa bi life no. Because so no na fa sa sika na wi sa sika nti. Nipa bi alaki bibi along the line. Nipa bi ahwere bibi along the line. Nipa bi anya opportunity bi akwanya bi in due process. Nipa bi awu ana nipa bi adiyaw ana nipa bi abebre in due process. Eti wo fa sa sika no as a minister, as a leader no, to your personal and your selfish gain no. So mine so umuna so mine no e won hye papa o mu di so dia governor mine na ye be consider wo se won so wadi ewu and e bi na China for a apply no. Ye you say be di o man anim ana ye di bia bi sha won sa ye di position bi sha won sa say some man for na. One, you are not special than the people. This is the mentality and the system abrofo de governor moment. See you say di o man bi anim ana ko se position bi na ko som man na. One, you are not special from the ordinary or the people that you are going to lead or you are going to serve. You are not special from them. In fact, they are even special than you because by the virtue of them you are where you are. Eti say you say we are kandini kosom opposition bi, whether a minister, whether MP, whether DCE, whether MCE, whether deputy one when you have the opportunity and the advantage say what's a share position bi and yet the people have made you a god. The people have made you a god to think on behalf of them, to put things in place to their wellness and their well-being. What's our God? No, what's now more few. Now you want to say we think about yourself and your family. We better than Satan. May the air and fatu. We better than the people Satan. Into the people na break. Now say kwaya omanya leadership no very principled and very truthful to the people la. What's our nipa na when opportunity now person would benefit selfishly no. We have to get rid of you from society. And we see a you free society nim. Tie. And we see a you free society nim. Said the ebeya send na wama the future and the upcoming generations no. Said the ebeya ebema omuso ebenya adwene bi say that be menyini na menya kwanya bi e opposition bi a menso menkoye selfish and menkodwene menkoa me ho e wo sa mesom because asumesi na obentin ebenya akwanya oye selfish or thinking about him or herself no the enhyehyɛ na say asotwe de man ni. This is how corruption is being fight in the developed countries. A minor a developer tumpo no. This is how they fight corruption. When you move us to took it as a channel proyas no. A minor or more developing, they fight corruption from the top to the last level, to the last point, to the last person. You see, aboa ru twetiri na they aka ni nyina ya homa. Yes, na etaka. We the people are also corrupt. We Ghanaians are also corrupt. Yes, we are all corrupt. Enti ye nyina ye corrupt no. E wo se yenya principles and ehyehyeye bia ebe kwele ye nyina na kakra ayi sa corruptness no afri mu ya adwene mu. Many Ghanaians in Ghana here omune yo bi no omasetena bi ni ha omu bobra no endi mraso emfa mranya hwe no okoduru amanani se kim a system no for so no ma ekwele ni sha mra mu ma wajimi se sen kura be di mraso wajimi se sen we a driver now drive carelessly on fa hwe ho and driving because you are in Ghana who police in abetima man 10 cities abetima man 5 cities no watcham call baby who could drama manani a and yes nkwasiafo ni ho nkwasiafo are also there equally but your design structures and system bia where Jimmy kura obey steady. That is how we fight corruption. Inti so what to say China ekukum anase a sentence or penny way to death enya wudie na ye omu twa sabia to ho se beya generation the youth the next generation maburu na afa na omu so in China omu nyini no asem bi say ya na ohu news bi say na say ohu story bi say ya ne conscience a reset direct afei onya opportunity bia ombo man ne kro no omu develop a nka omu aye ntoto ye a omonye sikatimi di bi boy yen yabusia eti ko obi wia taku ana obi wia kapra na obi wia sempo ananka eno no ayeden yeso wa bro bebira se bi nkokọ nya wona eti nka China wo sikatimi bo America kra abusia utimi bo ga Africa utimi bo yabusia utu esika wanya ne tam di enti na obi akofa 37 million pe wo se kokunu ade na China mtiri mo den sa ye China di asemo a sika China wanyen sika awoi timi mawiase man ahodo nyina abosia na pani no sabio odi kabodrom kakra obokomna ne selekun bi na ebo ne pressure no de ne sabo ma na se otwim kakra na pani bi atwe kakra 37 million per na momo se mu kwakoku no we fine sa na ya de sika China we na pani na bomu 37 million per wo se kwakoku no truth, trust no one. So if I don't say that, make asamba nyabotre obetimase sika China way na penny di ne sabom 37 million per amose kwa kokunu de ntia omobekwa kokunu ne se oman no encollapse ne oman no encollapse china ewiase no ensei ne ewiase no ensei china wo papa we wo na wanyine duru babia wadu no bewu akọ se wudi sankwase asem we na ye mawutwa sa we to hono mo a there are generations coming and they will also capitalize on wo nkwase asem a wudi ye ya anya ohwenti omuso nya opportunity bia they will think of doing same. China is trying to send a message to the generation coming say ye wiase na ye man no enyansei ye no there are millions of generations coming. The betimi aye se be sacrifice ene dia build ochena ma wona be badachi enti wonya opportunity nya kwanya bia sa wo besomo a di no kura wo kakra beka wonsa na ma nso wani wo ma woyefo yawo na wonsa yawo na wonkwase adene yawo mewia na wo kowia ye chewa the president of China set ya to hono example of China set ya to hono etiabaye ya public ya publicize no ya the public na nim da bonten ni di da bonten the whole of country China korabia be hu se penin so enso wi asika no obedi tumi anase onya opportunity serve ye ewo office from 2007 to 2024 ye audit hwe ne office obetena ewe mu hwe mu nyina wi a sika afa ne nsase nie se ko ono ankasa ne botom sa anko ono ankasa ne botom se yo ono ankasa ne diye se no ono ankasa ne di the fact se ono na na hwe sa so ye no so na san sika na yera na wanti ma anya proper account that money ne die ono ne kwako China no Amina develop no. One more develop no. This is how they are fighting corruption. Enti ubeka se papa we nkwa no kwa kokunu. Oyi papa we free society ni mu no. Or resetting millions of minds. Set the president at home. Say win your opportunity say obeso mo man na. E ma wo kon doda. Say obewia teku ana asempoa. Win your opportunity na. Ma wo kon no da. Yes, baby, there are corrupt leaders, there are corrupt politicians. But who could do China? A so better. We politicians do a maybe 1.5 and now 1 or no or be corrupt and no crown within to a corrupt is in Yanchen. You want to say a dear no. Come to Africa, come to Ghana. Come to my country, Ghana. Come to Africa. The fight of corruption is just a campaign promise. Hear me. Come to Ghana. Come to Africa. The fight of corruption, the fight against corruption is just a campaign message. Asa. When we win power, it's a bargain. Hear me. Come to my country, Ghana. Come to Africa. The fight against corruption is a campaign message. When you are in opposition, you capitalize on the corruption message to promise the people, when I come to power, I'll fight corruption. When I come to power, I'll deal with those corrupt people. When I come to power, I'll arrest them. When I come to power, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. When they get the power, it becomes a bargain. Okay? Come to my country, Ghana. It is Enyaboni. Come to my continent, Africa. Enyaboni kura. The Yan say be your food soldiers or baby defender. You are free to go. Come to my country, Ghana. Me fa mun kwa chire kura me nyini ye kura me swana make us me nimfi bebre me share dan follow your politics bebre kura no. I remember when the NPP was in opposition. When the NPP was in opposition, and NDC were power. When NPP was in opposition, talking about 2012, 11, 13, when the NPP was in opposition and NDC were power. go back and listen to the number of corrupt accusations NPP the ball NDC. Go back. Meaning some no Ghana for no short memory no chabam. It I understand. But would you go back and listen to the corrupt charges NPP the ball NDC when NDC was in power and NPP opposition. Go back. Omo de galamsey bo omo. Se galamsey NDC for na to galamsey. NPP omo ba best of galamsey no. My penny Akufo-Addo say I'll put my presidency on the line. Go back. Omo penny Akufo-Addo talk also can say he will use Anas principle to fight corruption and he will deal with all those corrupt people. Omo NDC amamum. Go back and listen to those messages. NPP campaigned with the message of corruption. And Ghanaians believed NPP and things say NDC Bokrono, Airbus, Bus branding, Sada, Jida, mention them. Chabam. NPP campaigned with that. When NPP came to power, 8 solid years. 8 solid years. The rest is history. We are saying Anas and crap a baby in the I will use Anas principle. Last hour, Anas and Agasa baby in the Anna NDC and so opposition. Anna MPP buy. Anna NDC say, sir, won't say you're corrupt. Won't say you're for because on back power, 8 years or 20 months for Obiantu. NDC co-opposition. MPP bar power take over from 2017. Now 4 years akugu 2020. Another 4 years akugu 2024. NDC say one who say corrupt charges from the boy na enya no krento menti man for Obianko jail anti-man sentence ubia. It tells you say enya corrupt enya kromfo woman na kromfo. Now MPP took over from NDC and couldn't prosecute a Kwaye Bazawala court adjourned case in court and nonsense sir and 8 years so yeah they are to better no opposition. Now NDC in opposition catch them say NPP atena kunyaso for the past 8 years also mutimi and corrupt anti obia antumu and sentence obia and what them say nya corrupt yen wi a o man no hwe woman na akromfo iti montoma yen ye ba power ye ba chi wo mo ye ba power wo mo be ko jail montoma yen ye ba power asomesi bedam obenti bedam asomesi be ko jail obenti be ko jail ti ono ana na no wo power na MPP so wo ye kromfo no MPP ba power 8 years so wo ye kromfo so wo nya kromfo within the period of MPP 8 years wantimi angeli and sentence ubia o ene MPP co-position wasanya akwanya asaba obaye or the oral alaba. It is 8 to 9 months or 9 to 10 months in here because ochina 1st October enti ewura October mo a obeka say 9 months to the 10th month mo ani onu so ntimi nchi amaba the same format na yankwachi asumasi embra news nim embra media nim yenya hu dede ye communicators nya hu dede ma ye fan base ye party base no omunya ninje ya chi wuntumi ya chi asumasi ya chi obenten ya chi abronye but at the end of the day ebe wi ase no ya ma the bail asam no court ye di asam nachi sa na 4 years aso ni ato aba lucky or unlucky either so be we na to aso for the 8th term and I said the 2nd term and I say obe free power na the next party number no be case ni nyina agu. The MPP prosecuted most of NDC for no so some corrupt. Not those cases in our court. And so case adjourned. Sir 8 years. NDC came to power. We have new Attorney General and Dr. Ayene knows why. One new Attorney General and say case na MPP de court NDC for nyina. For the past 8 years I want to me anya nyina so bia fan bu aten bia ne de sa case ni nyina a foolish case. Wabugo to sa case ni nyina For the past 8 years, and MPP prosecute NDC for even our finance minister today, Atuforsen, Jakpa today, Jakpa and others were all in court. Now, almost 7 case adjourned, case adjourned, case adjourned. And then NDC buy for the past 8 years, one teenage in a Sobian funny Panama Cotum because Quabu Amodibo Muniti. Now, some that's what quarter no, yes, Yaba, your boss are casing in our trouble. Tiene. Case an MPP they work quarter and NDC for no NDC about boni in atwagu and NDC so started the same thing MPP started you know yakofa chama huntu me ya money bail asem no court yakofa abronye ya money bail asem no court yakofa asumesi yakofa obintin ya chi asumesi ya chi obintin ya money bail asem no court eti up and down go back and forth sa na 4 years aso na 8 years aso na MPP asaba ono so ba was a foolish case. This is what has been going on for the past 32 solid good years. From your mom set my ring light in the right. Now say my ring light in and say, what do you mean in the year crowd? I'm trying to me see me fix it my ring light to ask see amra. Fantastic. Oh. We are back. Yeah. Yakoya yaba. Madam was say, someone came me and mama set me ring light in aba. On this platform, any enu bedin komo, you be breaking yama down. Ama wati asiye the reality of the politics going on in your country. I am not a full soldier of any party, and I've taken my time to observe and understand the political games that goes on in our country, and I've decided to let my people know the reality from the illusion. Oko NDC for fan base, any NDC for full soldiers base are almost MPP for they corrupt. Omo NDC for omo corrupt. Omo no omo do mine. Omo no omo do Ghana. Omo no pesa Ghana develop. A MPP for they corrupt. Omo NDC for omo corrupt. That is what they've been programmed to believe as NDC fan base. That is what they think. Eti when NDC for them come on, now make us NDC there. Yeah, no corrupt. We are Ghana. MPP for they are conform. Oko MPP for so ha, make us say yeah. I don't say I was saying they are conform saying. What ye penny ben ya china asem na kokota ya jeli na we conform. NDC for they are conform. Ye nye conform. Ye we o my Ghana da. What I say saying. NDC for na yakrofo enti kokoba se dedeba nso se kokoba but abribia sika yira ofie ho tie abribia sika yira ofie ho be sika na yira no kokoba se dedeba nso se kokoba ti se hwan uka se China for ede sa ye stupid democracy na ye practice wa ase no eni sa ye Jimmy partisan nonsense na ye practice wa ase no o ka se China for de anu bi na ebu China man na e ko mbeti na fight corruption say de o mo fighting never come to me. I took my time to read the governance structure or the system at China for use. China no bia ne to aba Medi 18, makoya ID card me kwato aba e dabi wabodam o wahwe inye ha enye sa o enye sa. One day maba be read your system naturally how they elect leaders. China enye sa. Oh, how China now nim they make you can come up and explain to the people. One day mepe or more I have it in my archives. Mepe na ma read actually. my D18, makoya me Ghana card, and makoya me ID card, 7 December, me kwato abai ama mampeni bi. Unyansa edi leader, we kase prove the reason why inti aso me see deserve say ye try about man money be lead o my 3 reasons inti abit my 3 reasons. Friend this if only part 3. And our friend people for the part 3. What the friend this for 3, na friend people for 3. Na be so almost this party na we dey chire no. Or my ideologies or my principles as a party and saying on explaining chire onim friend people for the part 3. Na be say party na we dey chire no. Or my ideologies and my principles are or dey bu o man and saying onim ne de ne say we yakani nti e wo say we MPP ni. Ne de ne say we ever we northern e wo say we NDC ni asa. Election e be duru 2028 ye kwato aba de nti na wo beto ama so mesi ana obenten eyezu. Election e be duru de nti na wo kwato ama so mesi ana obenten kokorodo. Enti nyansafo du koyi e kwato aba manyansani a kwasiafo de oson na kwato. Enye sa ne kwaso China. Ye nya ne sa wo China. Enti sa. Na ya to aba na se na ye leaders wo China. Na ye hu say leader we corrupt. Na politician bi na wo order na say leader bi order from above bi timi frɛ na wa ma command say oh we munja oh we mun kwache order bi entisa. China institutions are independent. Enti opani we a ya sentence no to death no opani Xi Jinping oni mo hwe. Institutions are independently investigating, and when they find you culprit or when they find you guilty, they deal with you without the intervention of any top hierarchy, without the intervention of any top person, and I say any order from above. That is what works in China. Me boy, mo kan chem se me boy. Mo share video na mama amunyai. Me so me kan say ya. In China, say party weba power omuna ewe in charge of police, omuna ewe in charge of judiciary, omuna ewe in charge of be careful. Thank you for sharing. Usas, thank you for sharing. Mahunse Usas and Swashe. I really appreciate your sharing. Emmanuel, I say, bro, you were in the same class with us here. Do you know China was also like this before? Yes. Say no otisa. And what to me as a sample do some pepper so we are. And nay, it is easier to learn from what is doing than say they're not here first. No, 80 men can't tell me say baby, I do at this point and I want. Yes, we knew because some and tolerate sa. Now you should actually be about Bruce Adabi. I'll never cast a match. Never. Thank you for sharing. ProLens Media, see you. Institutions in China are independently working without the interference of any order from above or any top person. There be. Even the president Xi Jinping, he will be dealt with without the interference of any power or. Listen to me good. Our mind development. Enya antuechiri obi bo so bedina so beta. It is a serious business, and for that matter, if you flip, you will be flipped. But what you say now? The moment a party wins power, they are in charge of the judiciary, they are in charge of the police, they are in charge. The Yoko as a body now, and they ubeti as Yoko akofa asumesi. Ochina ubeti is Yoko akofa obenting. Adan ubeti as Yoko akofa. Senya NDC in the bar power nanui. And almost started the Yoko no go after MPP for. Nana when him say afraid be Yoko Ghana hasi. Meanwhile, this institution is already existing in this country. I was a community independent. No me investigating whoever needs to be investigated. Irrespective of your party, irrespective of whether your party is in power or your party is in opposition. I was said this Yoko as a body, no. Etimian investigation. Etimi go after people that are corrupt without the interference of any judiciary, any parliament, any executive. The Yoko should have been independent body working and investigating and taking people on. But once MPP was in power, the Yoko had no power to go after those in MPP. NDC has to come to power. Now the Yoko starts going after those of MPP. Tomorrow, when MPP comes to power, the Yoko will now turn hands and start going after those in NDC. It tells you you don't have independent institutions, you can't fight corruption. you can't fight corruption. In Ghana here, we can't fight corruption. When Barack Obama visited Ghana way back, one most important advice for them Ghana as a country, they say, one most important thing that helps the development of every country is the independency of their institutions. So Ghana should do well so that we get independent institutions. Allow these institutions to work without the interference of partisan or affiliation of politicians. And once we get there, we can fight corruption. We can fight or hold people responsible. But right now, at this point that we are, the judiciary is not independent. Who wins power today or tomorrow controls the judiciary. And then NDC about power. Where ye MPP chief justice a free horse. Obey ye be no more free horse. No, do not so squad a big horse. When you talk of the IGP, whether you are working well, whether you are effective or not, MPP about power, or ye are not free horse. About any dear buy, NDC buy, where ye MPP the free horse, or the other. Whether he is well to do, he can do it or not on the party about power, he has to be put there. Who catch them and say you are building a country? No, it is not a country or it is not governance. It is bet. When we win, winner takes all. You win whether the person can do well over there, whether the person understands that position, whether the person has the technical know-how or can do it, it doesn't matter. Once his or her party is in power, he has the chance or he got opportunity to go there. So during the vetting period, there was one woman on the NDC side now vetting panelists, Ono obana we NDC niya osi go we yezuni ko Rasbi I see you we yezuni ko ye wajuma, whether you can do it, whether you can't do it, whether he has to question you or you don't have to question you, go the same thing. MPP super power, those panels are better national MPP for MPP niba go and work. So, would the leaders or responsible leadership now woo you, and yet technical know-how for now woo you. Would then we elected a bunch of cartels who put themselves together, sell their lie to you. When you buy it, you give them power, they come to office and enjoy. And at the end of the day, you can't do them anything because they control power. They have the power. That is what we are doing here. It's here the new contract. Yeah, Madam Munginasi. I'm coming next and the final topic so. Now, well, Osasi, we are finding rough. Oh, yes. Yeah, they know, and Twitch will be bows or be dinner, and only a yo hasi in your mind being the edge to the maybe. And so I'm coming next topic, and my main for we cry to me now, we am crying and show. Meba and then you remember shock musa munti o hamame o se galamse legacy kotombre from blood tonic to provider to silent killer. O se kotombre from blood tonic provider to silent killer. Sebia wini mu a e se kotombre edi ne Ghana kora we are not safe. Okay, kotombre edi ne Ghana we are not safe because mercury has found its way into our kotombre. Mercury has found its way into our cassava, kotombre, cocoyam, garden eggs. Mercury has found its way into them through by virtue of galamsey. Galamsey ayenti. Mercury, cyanide. These chemicals have gotten their way into our vegetables and our foodstuffs. It will kind this a year make a chira wa wahaya. Mami and squeezy way. Na me fan into her. Na me fa win chira. On cassava ne guhono. Was a high level of mercury beyond acceptable limits found in cassava in galamsey prone areas. Eti obanchi ne ufufuo na wani je ho no. And they mercury and cyanide, enya kwan, and na masasini because these foods na yeduana ewura asasini mu no. Food no enobaye no omoso twi asasini mu ahoden na omo de anyini. Tie mi ye. Enobaye ahodo a yedie menken, kotomre, garden eggs, pepper, in yan wiem na fifi wiem. It form. Now, these chemicals omude ya galamsey, no mude ya mining no. Especially aluvia ne omo ye ni nsu ahodom ye water bodies no. Wonim say nsu ntena faako. Uncle Steven, I see you, bro. You're welcome. Wonim say nsu ntena faako. Nsu chini. It funnies me when somebody thinks he or she is in a certain part of the country, and for that matter, galamsey is not he doesn't care about galamsey issue because there is no galamsey in his or her hometown or in his or her region. It is a lie. Okay? Once our region into galamsey, never think say you can never be affected by the by negative effect of galamsey. Don't think you can be affected. You can one way or the other be affected. Because you could say in a travel. And so I am so travel, so be in a cowboy, so be so better than a cowboy, so be. And Yanina Yedino, Sabato, good evening. I see you. Nati the general say, please, what do you know about it? What do I know about it? I don't know. I don't understand your question. Come again. And Yanina Yedino, you do form. You do form one. Now, sir, a formal. And what dinner and Yanini be here, you know, almost so free, so ne assassinating. Into these chemicals, definitely they will find their way into our foodstuffs. Timino woka say, kotombre, garden eggs, banche, mercury, etime we running in. Isn't this a cause for alarm? Isn't this triggering? Isn't this something concern? Okay. Se konfobon ne se obetina kurum ayehwe ha ma kuro na boa kuro no boa otimobi. Okay, yes, the galamsey fight has also become just a campaign message. The groma na yewo anything that is a problem, any challenge our many face high betimi high in the near future it has become a campaign message. They only care when they are in opposition. They only have the power, the zeal, the effrontery, the plans, the strategies, the mechanisms, the solution only when they are in opposition. TME. Your politicians only care, loves, has the plans, has the vim, has the solution only when they are in opposition. When they come to power, it becomes massaging. I just want you to be aware, say. And you go to Mrina, Udin, you are not safe. O bunch now, Udin, you are not safe. And from Cassidy, we are all sitting on time bomb. And now your president, Kojina, UN General Assembly. No, can be said by the next 2050, majority of Africans will be proud to stay in Africa, and Africa is the future. No doubt about that. But me say, in 2050, no, His Excellency, you might not be in power by that time. And I can't say whether you'll be alive or dead. But I wish you'll be alive by then. But you'll be Uluman. 90% or majority of your citizens will develop numerous of diseases. Heart attacks, kidneys, numerous of difficult diseases. And when you are by that time, at home, so when you be there, okay? All right. I'm friend so. And we a full topic. That can dash Mami ko prisons. Ne prison for tiasem de. Me ko Ghana prison. Say chaba. E ho ne de enkomo ne be wi na mabia tu mama won so aba mu. Na obeka kakra. Ukoduru Ghana prisons na asem da aba ne se many guys be bedin komo wako prison for I think 10 years about. Many be bedin komo on the Nation's Anchor TV on YouTube. And do I say na say one subscribe to a YouTube channel now. But more than na subscribe, na ko YouTube, na ko subscribe to a YouTube channel. The Nation's Anchor TV on YouTube. Many be bedin komo okay. Wako YouTube me wako prison aba. Okodi 10 years for hona. Or bomb prison komo. You see? Prison now. And what say and I say in actual sense, you know, eya baby a ye de nipa ko yi ni free society mu e de ne ko na ye ko recalibrate no na oba back to society a wa be a very positive person, wa be a very good, better than he was before yi ni free society ni mu no. The reality is ene ye prisons na ye wo ye ga na hase no said the nipa ne ti a ofiri a call prison no on free prison is back to society no now I deadlier than say they didn't go prison ho. A 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 or back na why sober na say wasesa kakra bi ne kosua bibi eno kra no nyese bia entity bi ne de na fam o prison ho na ma wasesa ho e yo no ankasa na abrabo kire ne nyansa ho nti no ono ankasa ba bontene a na wasesa no odi ya futu no odi sesa na brabo 1 out of 10 and 2 out of 10 but 7 or 8 out of 10 no upiefra bonten piefri prison ho ba abonten ba society ni mu a na why deadlier than see de no koye because prison ho no it is a whole universe, it's a whole ecosystem on its own. And yama ekoso ho kra emu sin de o ha say na yes e nam free world no en kwata sama ho do ekoso ho ha say no de ekoso ho chen de no ha say de ekoso ho chen de no ha say o ye Ghana prisons na ene no yakoda sorry ye no yama mpani John Dramani Mahama that say Ghana prisons increase the feeding fee of inmates. Now a day you spend it 1 cedi 80 pesos on every inmate. They say you increase it 5 cedis. And for that matter, they say prison for alcohol abono ebe kosoro. Enya samboni say you increase omo edidiem you increase it from 1 cedi 80 pesos to 5 cedis. How does this make sense? Say a whole day nipa eti oko no ma nnuane omudi no enye duane papa. The majority of them, even inside the prison there, no, have to go through their own ways and means, all the connections, all bad ways, to make sure, say, they get money from outside before they can have a sort of good or some way of good living or eat well. Prison, I say, do and then I was serve their mamono. Ye chira wonkwan a aturo baba to viade gado munamu ku viade ye chira wonkwan se wonkwan ni a wotimu say yes enkwa we de vena mineral water na wodi be di banku anasa wodi be di wodi akpele na wodi be di vena mineral water angasa ye chira wonkwan se wonkwan ni a wotimu say legbusum twene ya sa good at the same eden chinya tum chama mo samonom. All because akohoma bone sika na ye de base yemfa to aduane ana yemfa to food stuffs yemfa feed mu no oman ni niskasa na oman na bomo ka bebiri sa anti no each inmate ye calculate say obia ye 1 cedi 80 pesos and for that matter unya aduane a ye that nutritious or good to what you like. But John Dramani Mahama I increase it to 5 cedis, meaning say any budget and sika eco prisons and eco prison service no it has to be unless I buy be increase say the bear a betimi square 5 cedis per head. And that's no like I say is kasam and I say budget and mine sika no next time this budget I buy be ready and I say next time I buy chase kako every sector so no prisons for sika so say or increase because and they are increasing or more feeding from 1 cedi 80% to 5 cedis. And yet money any problem be about that. But my concern over here is Ghana, we are not using our prisoners enough. For your information, Ebiana majority of year was saying prisoners are also a resources to the country if used well. Prisoners are also a resources to the country. Put aside all the natural resources I want. Put aside the gold, the diamonds, cocoa, coffee, cotton, put aside all of them. Me about TikTok say men seti bibi wa asemo kwase bloni ne app piao aseti for natural resources are Ghana war as a country warning na to chain. Prisoners are also resources on its own. Say leadership etimi etenase ehu how ye be use prisoners enka enru say e was a Ghana government and the tam sika kura esa de ko prison as a body or prisons as an institution say monye mfa mo ho bra enka prisons no ebetumi anya sika on their own e de abo mo ho bra awie kura sa atam sika ne bi mfaso e beba sa de amo man se je na fa ko e bibi obabi foforo me ba me breaking it down mo anya ntiase me say if the leadership of this country are to sit down and use our prisoners very well enka enko hia say abribia no aban na wese otam sika de ko prisons aban na wese otam sika de ko prisons aban na wese oba kohoma bo prisons akoma aban na wese oyi obudget na debi. If we are to use our prisoners well enka prisoners no wo mo be feed wo mo ho enya aduanya asem ne eka enya feed asem ne eka okay enka prisons no betimi feed wo mo ho aduane ni bi kura be ka kro mbesa ba beton amayen hey ready ankopo edio hey Africa Ghana are we capable of managing our own affairs? I want to ask this question. Kwame Nkrumah can say, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. But I'm sure say we are capable of managing our own affairs. Are we sure? I mean, are we capable of managing our own affairs? My parents as a free nipa be me ensaho. Is the black man capable of managing his own affairs? Can somebody help me? Is the black man capable of managing his own affairs? Are we capable? Oh, obi amwa me. As I'm kwa na metia na me kasa. Ene mama ba me kodak. Are we capable of managing our own affairs? Since way back, Kwame Nkrumah said the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Are you sure we are capable of managing our own affairs? Because it will shock you, say, most of the engineers, most of a year, and Kofu Mabegu Kroma say, China for ya, Abegu Krom ha. Omoya galamsey omoya mining etus kakoko a ombedura ihu omo so omoya sikafo ombedura ihu omo se omoya adefo na yekotokoto omo na yeso ni esuro omo. It will shock you to know that most of them are prisoners. Engineers ahodo a eba ekroma say science is a relaxed system. How can we manage our own affairs? Medase engineers ahodo a eba ekroma say na ye de contract ahodo e hye omonsa ye de contract ahodo e ma omo na omo construct ye major roads na omo build most of our infrastructures ye hospitals ahodo ye build across the country. Most of the lead engineers no China for even as anti achem konongo hospital ya omo si ya wo new hospital the engineer na omo se mo si na China for ye various school buildings ahodo omo si no China for engineers no any Chinese for. It will shock you to know say most of them are prisoners. It's China by no within quite some more China near chu near duko prisoner unko dem na aban no mbo ho kwase aka na wo mbe ya this one tena wo man so there be ye chu na wo komu a ye be group mu ye be ko train be as engineers ye ba ko train be as miners. Eba could train be as construct. Babia ni ebiadum as carpenters. Eba could group mu a train mu na ya yusumo de mo other countries akoye aduma. You might be in prison, but you bet me your contract be a Chinese be or no or well sounded person or engineer expert. Bet me travel with his with his well connected. Bet me about Africa. Because Africa is developing. But Africa, Abenya contract of ABR building road, constructing road, building schools, building hospital. Oba Benya contract. Onya contract na. Ejuma for don't be ejuma no. Otimi walk back to China. Ni amanu prisoners ni bia. Ya training omo prisoners, omo engineers and omo builders no. No wanya be edu ana du eduonum no odiomaba. Odio mba be ye adwuma no mo ye adwuma o ha nyina no they are still serving their prison sentence. na ye say tia ne ka enti ono akasa ne time no so na ye wi adwuma no na won go back to China no either say na ka the time kitu bia o de be free prison ho na eno so aban na nya no so fa so na o say yes carton. This is how they are utilizing their prisoners. Eti contractors na be building akwan building schools, building hospitals na engineers near China for no. China for ba ku mienu bi na omo wo na omo brofo nya papa bi na omo ba na omo ne edi kwatase ma omo control ye no. Most of them are prisoners. Tina ye na ye the indigenous of the country na project ne koso no na ye the laborers. Na sa prisoners no instruct here directly. Ma ye adwuma wo open, ma ye adwuma obi mu pen. Ti minim de America. Ti emiye. Most of these galamsey guys China for omo ye forest ahodo omo ye galamsey. Or no China ni no timi ko China buy no akwaji loan, no akwaji sika. Because o mine China mine doso. They are over something 1.2 to 1.4 billion in population. It is a what timi akwa out akwanya adwuma bi na open car. Brabe ka chira buy no through rightful means. Aban be ma usika na odi akọ. Na odi akọ ye adwuma no ba betua. Na wo so abo bra. The majority of them minus ni bebre kura ono onye ni papa bia o China ho ye mfa ne nya hwe but we do Africa because sika na ban dia manity and a bank bia one o makọ akodi nko din kita ho amanis kanti we do Africa na wa hemfo no kotokoto no we do Ghana na wa hemfo no ye no yes amasha na opone kakra mo na mo kona ne na bebre a we say oh God we shepo we kona kutu oh God will show him kona kutu. Most of them are prisoners. Omunyo biasa eti ye kroma say no ye use your prisoners enough. We are not using our prisoners enough. Ghana you betimi use your prisoners e de omo ayefu region bia prisons wom. It is state farms are a was our region and that's a was our mining state farms bia was our region ni mu bia no wo de yan fa ne say youth need omo ye lazy omo mpebre enyim tunsa nti youth no are not interested in agriculture but to be a prisoner oni the right biem and I say on the hu biem say o sha aban nsam nti aban na be groom no aban na be necha no aban na be transform na ba na be ni papa in society nti in prison ho no aban no betimi use prisoners no acheche omumu amebi akọ into agric and edibi akọ into agriculture near the bia yefuo. The regions across this country, but a prison will be the prisoners will be working as farmers. Near the omu yefu. Omu benya nnuane na manuane ne bebu omo so omo be di good. No omo sa nnuane ne bu omo so a omo di beba market. The prison service no and be in charge as an institution. Ghana Prison Service. Mo beto nnuane ahodo ama Ghana man no. Na mo Ghana Prison Service mo nye sika. Na mo nye sika mudi abomo akasa mo ho bra enfa so kraka mudi amaga na ban se Ghana ban jiwei na yenye sika ma yenye aduane ama biaka jiwei don so fa call different sector fa call boa omo. The prison service or Ghana prison as a body can feed the free SHS student whereby the prisoners in be state farms you mu be dokuya once a wo dokuya no na ye ma some benefits or some exemptions or you limit some your sentence ebia wo dokuya no continuously for ebia 7 months ye 2 months free sentence ankasa awokom oni option bia obeye. 80 prisons ni be nnuane in abundance. The state will not have to go and take money from elsewhere to go and feed the prisons. Debbie, the prisons itself is feeding itself. The prisons are feeding themselves. Oh, that didn't go for one coca. And yes, or minimum. It's a man in your audience, minimum woman. They know, but they tell money and remember. Okay, Jamaican, yes, or minimum, they know. But they tell woman yet Jamaican, remember, the Baho Pename de Manosi. They know, they know minimum. Michael, come and say when they go to the farm, they will run away. You can't run away. You cannot run away. Ibrahim Traore is doing the same thing in Burkina Faso as I'm speaking with you now. Go to Burkina Faso today, or yebi. Or just say, you're a prisoner. Now say, we are active farming. You pay 3 months. We are active farming for 3 months. You pay 1 month free or sentence. Who granny free prison kwa bontia? What's my worse? wo prison one year active farming ni entito sentence so saa wo free wo ana wo time no e be limited ana so time no so betete wo pie mra bonte na wan kasa kura wo kon adokuayo wo pie ba bonte na okopa asase akodo because why ye kua no prison ho ama ene wafa wate ase etu wo pie ba bonte na enya afi na akotena sha kwela la sulala wo be kwa kopa asase akodo because what you kua na say Ibrahim Traore is doing it in Burkina Faso. Unbeatable say, my brother, the issue in Ghana is the percentage margin on every contract they release. That's it. Our prison or our prisoners are a natural resources on its own. We just need critical thinking leaders to use them. Ghana Prison Service as a body should be enough, and I say should be responsible enough to feed themselves without the interference of the government and also of the state. Ghana Prison Service should be independent and should be able to feed themselves. Yes, I feel no sabino ko tamsika de bro musa monye fambo mo bra debi. Nanso penny bi percentage was sika na e was e ko ho no so. Omodo na se omude omunuane ni fidi omo ho a e be de nya kro no abone sa na de ka mo amuno na mo fa musika fidi mo na mo wi bi se ne mo na mape musika na mo wi bi enti ene da bi yenye ne sa e wo se nya minister for Ghana Prison Service, deputy 1, deputy 2, deputy 3 ni nyina so ye party squad omo aboa party no ama party na ba power sika bi e be free the executive aduru ho bia e wo so omo so nya omo kwen se so Enuntra. Senye sa. Naka state farm in Volta region. Yeah, the prisoners eye. Nanka the prisoners yi dofu. Komo benye nnuane no in abundance. No masa ton bi kura ma the market women's. Prisoners in the northern region, prisoners in the Ashanti region, prisoners in the Greater Accra, prisoners in the central region. Region be our prison. Region be our prisoners. You be yusu omo dia ye fuo. Ama wo yembe hyew. Ade echi anopa ye de mo kofuo. Omo ni njikua yo wana so omo empeso be so a different sector. Ye de mo so ko clinic kroma ko clinic mountain. Imagine say Zoom Lion Bazawala Juma wo ye okroma say yeah, the contract na Ghana government the contract na Ghana Prison Service. Ya training prisoners ni biama. Ya momo ya training omo. E ba no say en clinic room, say krom. Anopa wi anwumre. Ya the prisoners no e clinic mountain yi gatelsimu. Hwe bastard boys adwuma omo ye. Hwe bastard boys adwuma mafato omo so omo ye. Ya the Ghana prisoners yes adwuma no across the country. Tisika anka Zoom Lion Belgia ontimi nya dwuma papa bia no ye fama Ghana Prison Service na nka omo structure prisoners ni bia ye de mo ba bet clinic roma no pa awia adwumere ba horo fom nyina ama no ne omo horo fom omo horo ka kwan nyina omo clinic fom. We are not ready to build a country. The solutions we are looking for is lying in front of us, but we don't have leaders who are ready willingly to put this in measures to help the development of this country. Yes, sir, prisoners are resources on its own. Prisoners, they are natural resources on its own. And so they go in prisons na kore. Kwasi aseme ko tu ko brema yin because wo hono. And you wo wana wanya ko. Sister Neo landing. Wafa. Wo kai me. Omu nyina wo prisons. Omu nyina prisons no mugu. Omunyina prisons no mugu. The menene kasa me se me interview na mamohu very soon. Oso odu pu maami bi. Ana onye sika no de koya appeal. Ana ode aba bonten. Ti wo wane afro maami wo ba no watwahwe enti ya frɛ no ya frɛ ambulance. Am ya be fa no de ne hospital. Enti doctor no kura gina say woni doctor ne kasa na send sika ne fanto wo ba o prison omo prison. Womu go prison, womu ya criminals crash here, tama no mo abontin. business I cost you prisons one we ambition. What I say my interview no one day. Now obe baby in some mama say no. A prisons in a prisons. A prisons in a different dungeon on its own. A different dungeon. We don't have prisons. Every form man for ye use more and Kaumaya Feni ye developing. Or Maya developing nation. And there should be 24/7 active work going on everywhere. Actually, say Omaya developing. When Dubai starts setting up, say we're developing. Look at the number of people that were rushing there. Africans, Philippines, Indians, because every sector is working. You see a dime, you see skyscrapers, you building, you see hospitals, you building hotels, you bridges, you overheads. Every sector, whether for mason, painters, carpenters, Ubia Dubai is working to Ubia Manimuso you go Dubai. Gradually, and they are at a point, and I say, we most of side development in it, you know, a sort. Ye Krum has say, baby, away. I was saying that Gani could be Masocope Paddy. I was saying that Gani could be Masocope Dumae. I was almost credit Jimmy Kaba because they are not fair best at development. And there you see we. Any they are fair year to foundation. They ain't a Juma. And there you see we. And so there are millions or there are thousands of youth. They are ready to pass or to go through any ways and means to leave the continent, to go outside and go and hustle. Because there is nothing going on here. Eti mini boni bia kana se mini asemboni bia kase bia na mampeni among 5 cities. But we could use our prisoners. We could use our prisoners to the benefit of they themselves and to the benefit of the country. Ebetima use prisoners no. Ama almost be ban for so about prisons na. And they omu go and a politician bia na ya wafre actually mumbre me boys in the na mo family come fool or more politicians na kasa we fool. If you in case you don't know, your politicians they themselves they have farms or mo fool ahodo na mfo no mo ahodo no mo use prisoners na na dey o mo fool no dem timi frɛ actually ma me boys in the bed 10 no mo mesen come fool man go adwuma me na ye de o mama no or ye de o mama no or ye mo kɔ no de o mama kwa ye adwuma no side o maba ye kwaso no na mum say de o mo ba ye adwuma in a well structured manner o man ni benya so faso de lai ye fa mo nye Kabastor boys adwuma o mo ye betimi structure ni ye na ke the prisoners atete kuruma atete gates mu aye sa adwuma no ama kuruma da hodin aban ne ka obebo no enyes matches are compared to contact or dem zoom live adwuma papa bi afiri mu ma no ka prisoners betimi aye sa adwuma no na ka enyo mo so mfaso enti onfra bonten onfri prison wo mra bonten no no aye reformed afi na ahunidie wate ahunidie ase afi ono ankasa obi da ade to form crowd beka chese hey enfa to form fa free hono afi obe advocate for cleanliness but omugo prisons wo no omuturum no omuturum di kwasasam di moasam Esther see mu di moasam wo prison wo no mafafo hello sister near London omu ya kromfo enei omu hakemanfo omu ye criminals crossing omu wa bonten hase no prisoners betimi de oma yefuo betimi de oma dofo. We have the fertile land, we have the arable land. It's region bia prisons e wo bia betimi de south region no yefan say northern region prisoners do bayire do bru do nkate do beans na ashanti region prisoners do banchi enti ewia mo northern prisons e wo no mo behia dem behia banchi ana okay ye bre mo banchi mo so mo mbre beans mo mbre nkate. No, most voter region prisoners betimi ado mo betimi ado tomatoes betimi ado watermelon mu wi a okay Ashanti region ye hia banche mo mbre banche na mo meje watermelon meje o mu prisons na kasa betimi feed themselves. Prisons na kasa betimi feed themselves ama ebe wi ase no o man no ehia so obekwa kwatam sika twetwiridie sadia ko ma prisons se mo nyemfa mo mo bra. And so, say be a penny be percentage ebeko asumesi ana obentin botom ntino prisoners no go e wo mu a obo se na ye de o mabegina ekwan so na o modo do kwan ni finfin kakra minim aduma be na prisoners ye okroma yefo mo nya hwe Ghana yefo prisoners nya hwe ana o prisons wona o ma ye ma ana fe asabe ye adeso asa aban no san konkosi another prison way. And some people see another prison, no one be. Yes, or my choked in our various prisons. The prisoners are choked in our various prisons, and for that matter, I will say you expanded the buildings and on a trim. Meanwhile, 24-hour economy no. Keep the prisoners requires a 24-hour economy no. Ebi bada wia, na ebi no mo ye adwuma wia no. Enti anwumre omo bada wia no baba begina ma anwumre. Na omo ba wia enti ekwan beda ho obia benya bebia de. Alpha. You ready Yakufo? O ka say obi hwe obeka say na de won kwa na anim nyansa na. Enye say me kwa na anim nyansa o. Nanso eye common sense a ibetumi aye. Enso yenye abesi ye. 24-hour economy. Kwa brochi na ko by this time car na mabonti a ehoro fom esesi fom Ghana obi akoda abose abo 11 12 obi akoda o man ni nyina da obi enu awoye hwe enso abrochire menu ka sei ubekọ baabi ye kwan menu ka sei ubekọ baabi ye bridge bi anadwo no adwuma ekoso omo ma develop awie no ba obaba ye na yesi ye developing country no obi akoda ye nyina akoda road contractors akoda, engineers akoda, obi akoda yada. About 11 obi ada. Prisoners akoda. About 11 obi akoda. Obapa more live with TikTok and Timamiwe. Obi akoda. There's nothing going on in the country right now as I'm speaking with you. Right now, the country is at hot. You see, Ubetiasi Krum, Nigeria, for guests, you know, I know my or more panses and fiadre, and Omonam Krum, air terrors to come so woman for more and could do Deuteronomy. I know penny, of course. You see, oh my year, you man, I shall for more than a year, you must see, I'm not saying the whole country may be a father. But Opa, a minor developing Dubai and then go for by now, baby, a year coin, a associate mountain lighter. And I dream a binumu ye duma, ye constructive coin beer. I was here constructing. James, I say, how can the government feed them while they can feed themselves? Yes, right now it is the responsibility of the government to feed them. 80, they say, first, we feed you 1 cedi, 80 pesos. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, you more 5 cedis per person for a day. Till now, the budget to the prisons will be increased. I was saying, a statistical of various institutions are prisons to and so, and I make say it can be solved. You better not say to do something important elsewhere. No, it has to go. It has to come with proper structure. The prisons themselves, they feed themselves. The prisons, will feed themselves. 24-hour economy. And keep the prisoners. I guess I do man. And I do sabi pressure be any chrome na chrome nyina di na prisoners ni bi yi gatesimu. Yes, your amount to light esi omo so anadwi na me supervisors supervise omo na mu yi gatesimu. Mu yi kolemu. Mu tega tesimu. Yes. Ne ebinu mu be na anadwi akopem ebia ahomache na omo ko na mo amoda ye no mo so mo aba de anopa na prison no space aba ho no nipa no munye choku ho no sisi ame no ka sei ko prisons wo ko he ebinum ti ko ha na ebinum nan ko ha na ebinum afono ko ha na no mo tashi o mo ho no mo da shinim because yenim de enfa o monye ana yaka o magu box mu no mo gu ho no mo bre. Vivian, I see you. Rebel, I see you. Oh, Jamaican, if I'm not making sense, just tell me. The enemy, I say, Yesika, is important and serious staffs in various sectors. Menuka say, schools under trees, and Kolabi Nyanku Nyakran Tanaso, who certain part of the country, in Sokra Niho. Ebinu munyansu papa no manom a akofa ntokwa ba eye nordness ni some Ashanti bloggers atwadi omo ho atem no. It is true, not in northern region alone, even some part of Volta region, Ashanti region, northern region enya baby na amanfo won su papa omonum we nyina ye baby a wasa na se baby a areas a ye betimi asevu sika bi dia de akọ ahwe sa anyema nyina but ye besa sai sika e de akọ prisons say na prisons munye na mfa nto aduane ma prisoners ni no mo da hono mo ndidi ndan ja o mo nan tetan ntena hono paso bienyo so ye form nye pe ye form ndofo bi mo man no ka prisons ka the whole country every region northern region prisons state farms the prisoners ni dofo Ashanti region prisons state farms the prisoners ni dofo Volta region prisons state farms the prisoners ni dofo Greater Accra prisons ye the omo dofo Western region, Eastern region, ebasa, omu prisons no kasa betimi feed themselves without the government giving them akohoma and say giving them money. Omu wia enuane no komesa timi aton bi na o manya sika e de aba omo ho bra. Na nka government no ho aton kakra. But we are not using them to any benefit. The patrol person wo ba so be kan bibia request na mempeke wa memfa nipa be 5 bi. Na yekrom ha no Ubekasa fe beka kwese asa upena unim nyansa upena unim nyansa ni nyina nyesa upena unim nyansa but a common sense ye apply a nation development ye kroma ye feed the whole country baby ye feed baby abo kan zoom lion na kroma baza wala fechiri sa contract no wa chemu be miensa wo de ba kwa ma prisoners e de ba kwa ma prison service ama prisons no me no ka say by now wo mo muni baby da mwashasha matata so sadi no ya chemu mu miensa ebi beda awia ebi akotigwatemo awia na omomo tigwatemo awia na ba anajo na mo da anajo akọ agudade nyakopo 24-hour economy na anaka yeye no anso wo munye ma mempeki obi wa o ka ba se opeka sado action no to mega Action, not a mega. Action. Or say Philippines prisoners are on the waters. That's right. Action, not a mega. Action. I wish I would. The officer of the camp. I wish I would flow for me.
Some pan of Kanasan. Yes, some pan. And go push it up and your power.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
All right. And also your action there or they buy.
We not. For any say be a said your money lady, your money cast but who can say crack or say I grow your money so if you say or Makasan you say be a your money no a nyansa. Omudi be my ye de bobra. Ma omunim say ye wo chire no bom. Ye na ye hu yo ye ma no. Ya ben shira opanage mo power.
That's action. Mamenko happy boy otemenga.
Sina I'm talking.
Happy abusha foto. Like as friend happy.
Oh sina makasa free to Prez so.
Chifu Praso, hey, Anna, by this time, would you not tell me? Thank you so much. Abusha foto, manonko.
Oh, the can there 1,000 pounds. Yeah, some 1,000. Yeah, come on. But the bear so been to us. We are in the sanity, but I think I'm not crying out in Kalokano. Because Nipa bro prison. Say, Obivaka say, Obi da prison, see, and find you got him. She blow prison, okay, Nipia one simple and could got him and Kawapo.
Yeah.
But
What the question?
Onyana sa.
Yeah.
But Obi nature, like I said, Obi I not near China got Marcy and found good got him. And I say, and found Kumu. But on part, a honor in Kunya and Kiyinipimo, or you maybe. Oh, and yet, Obinya fast on pool. But in Flamaka Crampon fan, only we are one who say, on so freely. And I said, the open, and I said, Bisa, but I'm cause. They got on paying for now. Yet, me can say, oh, can we blame? I say, oh, yeah. Nti that's it. Any anyway there. Which day?
Me that's papa. You see, once you do a prisoners baba bontene. You be dress wo mo na se be mo some code of dressing bi. No ma ye adwuma bi in our communities no. After the youth and the people over there no. Best start here who say, hey, some man live a good life. Man di enhyehyɛ ne mmara so na me so me kodi nkwasasɛm a ye kyeme a de yɛde mbaba bɛyɛ ni a ɛno kɛkɛ kora no ɛresɛte ɔmo adwene no ma ɔmo ndi nkwasasɛm te sɛ de China ɛkye a corrupt politician and a corrupt leader all sentencing it to death no amama akwala bi wɔ China ɔyɛ interested in taking leadership position in the near future. On this and on many trims on your opportunity on finding some bomb and sick. The same thing. Some years ago, what Manchester United player back a friend of Wayne Rooney Okochi car echo over speed. Manchester City Council a channel I find in a man a pra bontain for I think 20 days. It is a Kodabi a term Oko school. Unim Wayne Rooney, very popular player. Now, came now back to Norhena Wayne Rooney, and a ukra prior opera Manchester Street is one. Wakwala de about him. Who ordinary citizen de about him. Say such public figure, such star, superstar, celebrity, player as Wayne Rooney. Akochi over speed. Ama yachem. Ama the punishment and they say on prabontin. They be our prabontin for 12 hours, 20 days. 80 akwada. Mo amone na mabontin no. E reseti o madwene no ka say, "Hey, say superstar celebrity mpona obu mra so ye ni say dia. Ene me what about me? Ti be ma nipa no be di mra so. Ombu mra." These are some of the technical ways to reset the people's mind. If a prisoners no what a mutia ni say makatwa. Now they can say master boys what a mu na yo mu hwam no mu tititim. If a prisoners no ba abotin mu pa atade ba ko bi fa nhye omo. Na obi a hu say prisoners ni mu for mu ntigatam for mu clean abotin for mu clean form mu mo huru form makro mu nyafe. Akwada bi twam akwada bi kwa ordinary citizen bi kwa na agene beka chen say hey say me so man comport in society na me din kwase asem a na yede me kwoto prisoner me so nipa be hu de me so yede baba beye e be reset the people's brain. We are not serious as a people to develop a country. Emmanuel Menzo say now when you go to Burkina Faso, prisoners are doing farming, husbandry, cleaning the street. Yo. Abuja, na me famo so ha. Ochinabe hostu Abraham Ben Moshe, my godfather, live on the Nations Anchor TV on YouTube. Enti bomodeni ase obako YouTube, no subscribe to the Nations Anchor TV on YouTube. Na wa sene baya o mesi ya conversation. Na me de manosi no. Ma me ndi dwumako we ho adanse ama. International traveling tips. From ITT. Na dinti a mebeka dwumako we ho adanse a kire on say abribia report ne ba. Ofa manya asem e wa kwantum but me twa me ho bia ntwa me ni lawyer immigration for so me mu nti ama aha me te kra no mani nje eniama eni me ADC patch of number na da screen no so patch of number na da screen no so ame fanto soro ne ho ni international traveling tips. International traveling tips. Edwumaku a aba eba no wakwantum immigration challenges there. Omo say fa ho bebo omo na omo mfa sa asodi no ema. The tie no say once I will register abaye a registered member of international traveling tips no. Everywhere you are across the world, omo bia wo mu bia wonni nkrata na wunya immigration challenge ya chew ye be pese deport ya show mu nkrata sam nkoyie nti no mmra no ama immigration na show mu a wode wo abo international traveling tips nti quickly say wo say wunya lawyer na lawyer ne bam na asem no obebu ma na asem ne kan koyie a once a we are member of international traveling tips no the here so be message you ama o mahu country a wo quickly they will connect a lawyer for you. I'm a lawyer na baba je wasem na ginam mo amuni nkrata minim se fie enye fie enema nkoyi nti bibiri na ana abuban atubata ena kwanto mu wonso nkrata sem ne nya no na fom sa enye bete nti dodo na wakwanto mu a omuni nkrata nso kwa be ani age anasese bio ohia soma wonti e wo so omotena ho enne sa no immigration sensem ye tata o ne china ye di guso ye chew ye do kokot ye fa. So we are registered international traveling tips member Kwandia means Ruby. The moment I bet you be so mu, I will be here lawyer be a man be jina wachi as Kawasamamano. Because we are international traveling tips member team. ITT member team. Umbe ma lawyer manaba be jina waseminimu ama. Once I walk into a Arabian country, Europe, America, Asia, baby biara North America, South America, baby biara ubia. Omoni immigration lawyers across the world are partner expert in terms of immigration. The moment I open someone, open reach out to them say, "Me woman we so, Chloe, me address ni. This is the situation. Ube here lawyer pay. Omwan kasa beje jinem. I'm a lawyer. Na lawyer neighbor no the first fee I be manatini ashe proceed ashe process na sin nyina no. Omwan kasa befa saka no. Lawyer na oba bejina wase ni mama no. The first fees, he can say, Chamala, and all this process, the BSN or more international traveling tips, and Casabe Fasakan, a Chescana lawyer, and a Manasha case, nothing. Over to media immigration issue. Now, also, immigration bond to be to her. Jessica be to house investigation is ongoing. Saisicano said a bear sure say you'll be available whenever investigation is ongoing. Obu anu ni says can be because you are a registered member of international traveling tips in Tino. Yes, I do not to immigration bond on your behalf. Emma, the immigration that you are in charge, and I said that going on with the investigation. International travel tips and Casa take it upon themselves. Each year, the immigration bond to set about investigations betting your cost. Maybe an after the investigations, Nasa Musuwa, Saisi Kariano Mota refunding, a better refunding international traveling tips for Sika Momo. Whoso is all because you are a registered member. Last but not the least. Ebi a wasem no baby aka kodu no oma de aboboso a wo no deporto a de be deporto ya ye hu bia deporto a de be deporto a because you are a registered member of international traveling and traveling tips intino omo wo sika package omo de be ma wo say sabi fo fi antwata na odare abam no enti gisika yi na fa kobo bra e wo Ghana ona wo kon ana country a deporto once a we Ghana ni no gisika we na fa kobo bra because you are a registered member. The biscan bemo. Assemble in assembly. Maybe not the time of me waha na immigration challenges. I went to Oko embassy crana, Oko Ghana embassy, who expect to send Combe Buana, Combe so was in Beho as a mamma, and also I some Mr. For number here, the screen you see. They are on WhatsApp. Upe US line, US line in the kind. They are all a same unique Ghana line. They are on WhatsApp. Message you want to catch up, say the nation's uncle platform so. And I'm in Sakamo number. You know, see Juma Mutimidi. I'm a person be registered member. The questions ABC and person here for number no the opinion. O message you on WhatsApp, they will respond to you. For number no save number no 0593 026 543. For number na screen so. Let's save. Wherever you are, on this planet, might be a wumbian. So unkrata samun koye uninkrata. Unkrata samun koya. May two for say. Obepesa dumaku na do ho adom wo sebi said the bear or chine bia samba ombetini ababe gina mama the woman say once you become a member na unin krata ntino every month bia omo dues bi o amu nyina mo contribute to every member enye won every member betua ato ho it is more or less like an insurance who insure ho said the bear who obi man so ide asem timisi immigration sensem e so omu kuape wo kubatan a ombaba be ginama abehwese bibia be koyi ama fa number no Say be our mind be but who on crata all right, but still person you are member of ITT. You are also welcome. But more than a yearly because one crata and no one shall any prone to immigration and some but we be nim chana some assembly will be any baby assembly filaba. Ope say udo hobo ITT say the bear or chana some minti one crata all right, but assembly about be here lawyer now be here immigration bond be now be here. Ejina phobia utimi consult omo ombebo ama wanya ama immigration lawyer papa manaba begina wasem but mo no be member because one krata was a minus untino mumu de na yearly contribution year bia obuta bibi kakra for the company and also for the organization no say the bear ombetimi akoso na adi won samachi ama we any packages are ITT ewo entifa number na the screen so no na save na reach out to them on WhatsApp na kan wasam kire omo na register na koye member. Lastly, World Cup 2026 now ebekoso in US, Mexico and Canada no. International traveling tips I will package for more person mo ko bi gida. Ghanaians I person mo ko this World Cup no. International traveling tips I will package mamu nyina. The ten say eba no wo call visa hon sense visa application, filling of forms, applying for visa no. They have a traveling and tour company Dane Travels. Dane Travels we no omadwuma ne se ye befa wa control no nsem to dia ne se wo de o wane abeka cho so bibiatom besene ko na wo ko baby in all that no so mo file bibia na se visa no ye deny visa e sika utua ma the embassy of that country whether US whether Mexico whether Canada sika utua ma the embassy of that country for visa application no e the Dane Travels no under ITT no besa refund 20% of your visa application fee at the amount. Visa an application, one tier more the embassy. But say deny visa because you are a member of ITT. So we refund 20% at the amount. But the former number, na message you na register na member. Okay. Me doing any of your donations and I made the mobile for this evening. See you in my next chapter. Bye bye.